right now I'm going to show the finger walking technique on Miss Deborah's foot. And what you want to do is, you don't want to do the finger walking on her dorsal, on the dorsal of the foot, on the bottom of the foot. You don't want to do that. You want to you do the finger walking on the top and on the side of the foot. So, and how you would demonstrate that is, you would take your finger, you would support her back, the back of the foot with your thumb. You would take the front of your finger and you would finger walk, not lifting up. See, I'm barely lifting up my finger. That is what you would call a finger walk. Finger walking, okay? And you can do that down her foot. You do that down her foot. Okay? Now, here's another technique that you would want to know. It's thumb walking. Now, Miss Deborah came to me with high blood pressure, so with that being said, I would work on her. I would work on the abdomen where the heart is, because that high blood pressure has to deal with circulation in the body. So I would work on her heart, and so that's right here in the middle of her foot. And we would do some thumb walking techniques along there. And how I would start is, I would put my hand in the front, and I would hold down, press down where her diaphragm is, and I would begin to thumb walk across the diaphragm area. Now, when you thumb walk, you don't lift up your finger. You glide your finger across. You glide across. You don't lift up your finger. You glide across. So you can hit the points. Now, when it comes to high blood pressure, you want to work all 5 zones. Why would you want to work all 5 zones? You would want to work all 5 zones because you want to bring circulation through the body. You want the body to... So right now, we're trying to put... So now I'm in her heart area. Working across the liver, working the stomach, the kidney, the colon. All of this is in this midsection of your foot. And I'm slowly thumb walking across those areas. Now, if you want to hold it and go back across the opposite direction, you would just do it the opposite way. You will go back over, thumb walking across the diaphragm area, back across. And again, the areas that I am working now is working on the liver, even some parts of the shoulder, the stomach, the heart, kidneys, small intestines, in this area. Okay. Now, another technique that you can use, and mainly you do this, and when you do this, you need to make sure that your client feels comfortable with it, but it's called the hook and back up. And basically what you're going to do is, I'm going to press, hook, and hook back up. And I'm going to press, hook, and bring her foot back towards me. And that's called the hook and press. Hook and back up, excuse me. So, now that we've shown all of the different techniques that I've done on this side, then what we'll do is we'll move to the left foot, and we'll do the same exact thing that we did on the right foot. And now sometimes you do want to check in with your client just to make sure that they're doing okay, that they're relaxed, and that they're fine, and that they're not hurting at all. Miss Deborah, you doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go over those techniques again on the left side. So when you want to finger walk, you want to go down, down, up. And you use your thumb to support what you're doing. Now remember that on the sides of the foot is the spine. I'm working on the left side now. So this is her spine, and this is her on the other side would be her back and her waist. So now we're just going to do a little bit of thumb walking up her spine. Now, here we have along across the top here. This is where the head and the neck is, and you can do thumb walking through there as well. So we're going to do the thumb walking through all 5 zones of the head and the neck. And you see how I'm supporting it through holding my thumb. Never let the top of your finger come up. And as you're doing this, you can feel if there's any crystals or anything, any tenderness. If your client talks about any tenderness, I haven't heard her talk to me about any tenderness as of yet, but you will be able to feel it in different crystals, but I haven't felt anything. Okay, now we're going to start working on the area which she originally came here for, and that is the high blood pressure. So that is the middle part of the foot where we're going to deal with the heart, the stomach, the kidneys, and the lungs. I mean, excuse me, not the lungs. Yeah, lungs is there too. So now we're going to thumb walk. Now, I'll just say that before I did this, before I started working on Miss Deborah, she took her blood pressure. So I do know what that is. And so we're going to see, has there been any change after this session? My goal is to make sure that my clients feel comfortable and that they see results Because when they see results, that's when they'll come back. Now, I already went from one side, so now I'm going to go to the other side. Thumb walking across. And remember, you do it alongside to get that heart circulating. Make sure that you do it along the abdomen part, the middle part. I have another videotape as well, but I did check to make sure that there was no cuts or bruises on her foot. To make sure that there was no discoloration on her foot at all to be alarmed about. And you want to always move into movement towards her heart, because that's where we want the blood to be circulating at. So once you do that, you just do a little massage here. And technically, you know, like I did before, I do the yin and the yang, just to make sure that the foot is relaxed. This is my session for today. I hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I have. Thank you.